I gotta get it, yeah, already winning, and this is just the beginning. I'm a menace in this game, and I replenish shit. And these niggas that's in the game, boy, they finish. Competition, I'm abolishing. Straight to my.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy StaxMontana, man, and after all the requesting, I am back with a real nigga story. And for all you old subs, well, subs that I've been had, I'm proud to say the series is back, man. And all the new subs that's just now subscribing, I suggest y'all click in the link below that say real nigga stories, and that'll take you to the playlist of all the past real nigga stories. And they was quite funny, man. You know what I'm saying? I had some fun times with those stories. But oh yeah, by the way, I got a new video on GameFish Studios. So under the first link, you should see the link for my video on GameFish Studios for all you 2K fans that's watching this video right now. So go over and check out that 2K video for your boy. But anyway, like I was trying to say, the story sort of begins. You know, let me give you a little backstory. When I was little, I used to get like kicked out of schools all the time. I think like in the midst of third grade to 8th grade, I got kicked out of like 3 or 4 schools. Like I was just like horrible. Like I would come and fuck. Like I don't even know. I wasn't even tripping. It was like these bitch ass teachers didn't understand the real nigga or some shit. I don't know. Cause I felt like I was, you know what I'm saying, being a real nigga, and they just couldn't understand that. They wanted to isolate a real nigga. They didn't want me around all the other real niggas. You feel me? So, you feel me? You know haters gonna hate. You feel me? So fuck them teachers anyway. Nigga, fuck teachers. I said that shit. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all feel the same way, but I got kicked out of a lot of schools. So one school I got kicked out of in 6th grade, and I got kicked out of school for doing some shit like crawling on the floor and some shit like that. Some shit like that. But anyway, my mother used to come up to the school so much that she like kind of built relationships with some of the teachers and the principal and everybody that worked there. So she pulled some strings, and I was able to go back to that school in the 8th grade. Now, in a matter of 2 years, a lot of things can happen. New people come to the school, niggas leave the school, new teachers, new principal, all types of shit can happen, you know what I'm saying? And so when I came back to the school, I was trying to rebuild my reputation as being the man in the school, you feel me? Because I wanted all the bitches to know the real nigga was back and all the hoes could jump back on my dick, you feel me? I just wanted it to happen like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the 8th grade, I'm trying to make some moves, you feel me? I'm trying to fuck some bitches, you feel me? You feel me? So I'm trying to let it be known. But like usually I was the type of kid that whenever a new kid came to the class, I was always the first one to greet them, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like watching people be isolated, you feel me? I don't really like people not being a part of the fun, you know what I'm saying? I always like to invite everybody, so I will always do that. But I couldn't worry about niggas at this point because I was trying to get my motherfucking reputation. I'm like, fuck them new niggas. You feel me? Fuck them new niggas, man. I ain't got time for them niggas. But anyway, moving right ahead. Now, one of the new niggas that was in my class was my friend Marcus. And at the time I didn't know him, and he was like one of them serious ass new kids that didn't say shit. They just like stared at you the whole fucking day, just looked around the class and shit, wandering around, never said shit though. So you never know if this nigga could have been a murderer or something, or any motherfucking thing, you feel me? But nah, man. But okay, now let's get down to that was just a little bit of backstory, you feel me? Now let's get back to the original story, how I met this motherfucker. Now anyway, it was this game. Now I'm not even gonna call this shit a game. This shit was a battle. Like this shit was some bullshit. And if anybody ever suggests that you play no, just say no right away. Basically the rules to this game was, if you see a nigga walking wherever, standing, taking a shit, wherever the fuck I just say some red bad shit, bro. But if you see a nigga and this nigga is not covering his balls, you had the right to punch this nigga dead in his fucking balls. Like, I'm talking about break his fucking nutsack open, man. Like, punch the fucking, like, just punch his shit, knock the hair off his balls, man. That's how That be saying the random shit, man. But you just had the right to punch the nigga in his balls, man. And like I ain't gonna lie, I got punched in the balls a couple of times. Got punched in the balls a couple of times, and there's probably some niggas that I went to school with that can't have kids right now because of this game. Because niggas used to get leveled. But anyway, let's get to how me and this nigga, man. I always get sidetracked and shit. So okay, so one day we out playing for recess, and recess is over, so we lining up, about to go back inside the building and stuff. So it was this one kid named Laquan, and he was like one of those fake tough guys. Like you never know, like all his fights, he never, like, it was always in his backyard or on his block. Like he never really had a fight at school, so nobody could really verify if he could really fight or if he was really a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? He'd come to school with a scratch on his knuckle or on his face, and like, oh yeah, I was fighting some dude on my block. I beat his ass up. And like nobody could really verify that information, you know what I'm saying? So he's one of those niggas like, you don't really know about the nigga. So one day, so we in line about to go back inside, and this nigga just happened. It's like God placed him here just so me and Marcus can meet. Like God just placed him, like he's not in none of the lines, like he just like standing out in front. So basically everybody is facing him, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's facing him, so he just standing out in front. Now, out of nowhere, this girl named Ashley, oh my God, I will never fucking forget this day, because it was like, it just came straight out of a movie or some shit. Like, she snuck up behind this nigga, and it's like it happened in slow motion. Her fist came wrapping around his legs, punched this nigga dead in his nutsack. Bam! Knocked that nigga nuts. Like, she punched this nigga nuts so fucking hard, I guarantee, like, his nuts smacked his ass. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I guarantee this nigga nuts smacked his ass. Like, that's how hard she punched this nigga in his motherfucking balls. Like you know the motherfucking game at the carnival when you hit the motherfucking thing and the weight go up and smack the bell? Like, you know his nuts said ding when it smacked his ass. You know what I'm saying? Ding when it smacked his ass and shit. Like, she fucked this nigga nuts up, my nigga. And like, though, his reaction to it was so crazy. Like, he just dropped down to his knees, clutching his balls like he was, like he holding some soup or some shit in his hand, like just holding his balls, look like he probably trying to count them, make sure they all still there on the ground. I'm talking about, when I say the nigga was crying, the nigga was fucking crying, my nigga. The nigga was fucking crying, and it's like straight out of a movie. Imagine like a whole school of kids just pointing and laughing at you, or you just got bust in your motherfucking nutsack, man. Like, this nigga was fucked up. And then the worst part is when the principal had to come and scrape this nigga up off the ground. Like, he had his head crying on, like leaning on the principal's shoulder, crying and shit. Oh my fucking God, this nigga's a grown ass 8th grade man crying on the principal's shoulder because he just got his nuts exploded, man. They just stuck a stick of dynamite on this man's nuts and just blew that shit to bits, man. That's fucked up. But anyway, the reason me and him met, because weeks later, like I'm talking about weeks later, because you know shit in school, that shit probably lasts like 2 weeks and niggas just get amnesia, forget this shit happened. But weeks later, me and my nigga Marcus was still laughing about the shit. And every time we seen Laquan in the hallway or wherever, we always would reenact the motherfucking shit. Like, I'm talking about go far and beyond, like reenacting the shit just to make him pissed off. Like, and that's still my nigga now, man. That shit happened in 8th grade. I'm in my 2nd year in college, and that's still my motherfucking nigga. Like, that shit was just so fucking hilarious, man. Hold up. Yeah, man, that's still my nigga, you feel me? That nigga is like, oh man, that was a funny idea. I really wish y'all could fucking see this shit, like just live through my eyes just for that moment right there, cause that shit was so fucking funny, man. Like, yo, oh my fucking gosh, man. But I guess the lesson of this story is, oh man, what the fuck? This shit is just fucking stupid. This shit is fucking stupid. The lesson of this story is, just guard your nuts at all times, man. Just guard your nuts. Oh yeah, and don't trust them don't trust them hoes, man. You see what happens when you trust them hoes? They sneak up behind you, punch you dead in your fucking ass. So don't trust them hoes. That's just another lesson on how these hoes be acting up. And y'all niggas do be letting them. I ain't nigga. Oh man, I'm about to go, man, because I want to watch Any Given Sunday. I got the shit paused and I'm trying to do a commentary for y'all niggas. Let me tell you what time it is. It's 3:13. So in the morning at that, 9 in the afternoon. So real niggas stay up, and I am out. About to watch my motherfucking movie. So yeah, peace, bitches.